Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this tutorial we are going to be talking about how to pull and look at Ford rebates. So first things first is you need to log on to your FMC dealer. Your FMC dealer will bring you to a home page similar to this, but what we're really looking at is this Smart Vincent right here where it says VIN first, second with a slash and then a last 8. So what we need is the first digits of a VIN and the last 8. So I have a invoice pulled up over here. So we have 1F and then we have the last 8 of the VIN. So let's put 1F and then copy and paste that, and then let's hit go. This will bring you to the Vincent screen, which looks like this. This has enter sales information for customer, everything else on it. As a note, you can always, every one of these up here are selectable if you've already gone through them. So as you can see, this VIN right here is selectable. Nothing else besides the screen I'm on or the one previous is selectable because I have not made it that far in the process. If we select VIN, you can go back and you can choose the VIN again, which is 1F, and we can copy and paste it, and it'll bring you right back to this customer screen. This customer screen starts off with where you need to be, and this is a screen we can use to desk deals and whatnot, but in our process we do not do that, so we're going to disregard a lot of the functionality of this screen for right now. The biggest part on this screen that you need to know is under this customer information, we need to put the zip code. This is how we pull the rebates for that customer in that region. So let's just use our zip code, which is 76384. And then you can either hit enter or go down here to the right hand side where it says go to eligibility and just click that. This is going to bring up your rebate screen. This screen shows all the rebates currently available for this vehicle. Now, our pricing model includes all retail customer cash, all finance incentives that are applicable to everyone, and trade-in incentives. We do not advertise with rebates considering 0% for 60 months or any incentivized rates. So when we're looking at this, which is divided into public programs, as you can see here, and then potentially eligible programs down here, we're going to look at right here in under public programs to determine our base customer cash that we're going to use. What we're looking for is retail, and since we're financing by Ford to get their $1,000 finance, because that's what we advertise with, that's what we're looking for. So this first section, cash payment or finance by other, does not include Ford customer cash, so we're not going to use that. The next is retail finance by Ford credit, Savand rates. These rates are the incentivized rates. As you can see right here, you can give up rebates to get special percentage APR rates. Some customers will want this, some will not. Leave that up to your sales manager and your finance manager to decide what is best for the customer to take. Right below that, we have finance by Ford credit, and we have lease, finance by Ford credits. Since we're not talking about lease, we're talking about finance. We want to look at the retail finance by Ford credit, Lincoln AVS standard rates. This is what we're going to select. So we select this box right here. As you can see, there's several different programs in here. You can see the number of their program, the program number ID, what that program is, and over here you can see the amount that is good for and the date until it's good for. Now, on a note, on all Ford rebates, anything that's highlighted blue and underlined, you can select to look at that rebate. So let's select this Ford F-150 XLT bonus customer cash right here. If we just choose this program and click it, you will have the rebate screen come up. This will tell you all the eligibility of the programs. It'll tell you how much the program is worth, what you need to do to qualify for the program, and any other conditionalities that are needed for the program so the customer can get it. Again, this works on every single vehicle. So we've selected Ford Retail Customer Cash. Now, something before we go down to potential eligible program is the discount packages. As you can see, this is already checked off. The reason why it's already checked off is because it is already on the manufacturer invoice. This is not a rebate. This is a discount package. It is not a rebate that a customer has to qualify for. Remember what rebates are. Customers have to qualify for them, and they have to be offered by the manufacturer. The customer does not have a choice in taking these. These are already on the invoice, and they're already discounted off the MSRP. If you remember the previous tutorial on Ford invoices, this is the same exact vehicle we were looking at that had a $750 XLT package on it. Since this has this package, it's already in there. So make sure you're not trying to apply that to the rebates, because it is not a rebate. So let's go down to potential eligible programs. Now there are several programs in here, from mobility programs to quarter horse programs to military appreciation programs. All different programs range your loyalty and whatnot. We do not use any one of these programs except one, which is the Retail Trade-In Assistance Bonus Customer Cash, which you can see right here. We click on this box, and as you can see, here's the program ID, and you can see the amount for that program and then when that program ends. For these other potentially eligible programs, if you want to see if a customer qualifies for it, you can click and see what it requires. You can come over here, and under requirement you can see what it is. Is it a certificate? Do they require a specific certificate? And any other required documents for that vehicle. Let's look at this trade-in assistance program though, since this is the one we're going to be using. If we click on the program, we'll bring up the program ID and bring up all the program information. This tells you exactly what has to happen. If you read all through this tells you, hey, this customer must have owned the vehicle or leased the vehicle for a minimum prior for 30 days. That means they can't just go buy a hunker 2 days before they try to trade it in and do it. The reason why is because we want to make sure that manufacturers want to make sure people are not taking advantage of the programs. Okay, so you can again read through all this, and it'll tell you exactly all the rules of the program. All right, so going back to our rebate sheet, we have chosen the Finance by Ford credit, which gives you customer cash, some extra retail customer cash, some XLT bonus cash, some XLT special bonus cash, and some Ford bonus cash for financing by Ford. If you go down, there's no other rebates we're looking at. So what we're going to do next is go to compatibility. When we look at compatibility, this brings you basically an overview of the entire sheet of all the rebates that we have chosen. Remember how I talked about earlier that we looked up here and we saw, hey, we could go backwards and click these. We can always go backwards and click these and look at and change all the information. Excuse me. What we really want to do is get this and print this off. So since we have all the information, we double check all the information to make sure we've selected the right programs, and then right up here in the right hand corner you can hit print. This will bring you to a print screen, and you can do two things. You can either hit Command P on the Mac, or Control P, which will print, or you can come up here to File and you can click Print right here. So remember, that's Control P on a PC, Command P on a Mac, or you can go up to File and hit Print to print this off. This goes in the deal folder to make sure that all programs are met and all the required documents are met. If you have any questions, ask your sales manager.